weekend as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. What a weekend it's been already. One more to get through on this Monday night, and we are underway here in the wild card round. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Across the 30-yard line. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13.
So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have...
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set them back on second.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21 on the counter. It's Walker.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
And Walker once more.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Cousins throw into the hands of Lockett. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Down inside the 10, and he'll be out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. Walker will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 22.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing is Hurts.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Bobby Wagner. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. Escapes the defender. And now the rookie's free. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Joseph on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And the Vikings are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal as he'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
1st down goal at the 10-yard line.
Quickly to Addison here. Touchdown, Vikings! Jordan Addison from 10 yards out. And the Vikings continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Once again, it's Swift. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
63. On 1st down, Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
Good for an Eagles.
This is Swift on the counter. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Greg Newsome up to make the stop.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here's Swift.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
One more time with Swift.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown.
DeAndre Swift.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now we're on the touchdown run.
Elliott good on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and complete.
They certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the player was able to slam that window shut.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now. Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Buying time to his left. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things go from bad to worse. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings him 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. Coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. To throw is Cousins. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Amari Cooper, 37 yards. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Joseph connects on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Eagles 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd down, here's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Vikings are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Cousins. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Amari Cooper with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Little flip of fortune. They had a chance to possibly pin him deep, but out of bounds, and now they'll start at the 40. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Now hang on here because DeAndre Swift's injured on that last play and in need of a little assistance. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Following the interception, Cousins. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
It must be something about the night air because he is putting on an absolute show under the light.
Yeah, we've established anything in his vicinity, he's grabbing it.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Walker.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown!
Jordan Addison.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Vikings get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but...
And that's caught inside the 30. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
A give running right is Gainwell.
Muscles him off, and he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. They run again with Walker. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ken Walker with his second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Joseph connects on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own
already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Philly. 44 yards.
44 yards. And an Eagles first down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And bulldozing his way through. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Rashad Penny, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, some strong running. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 149 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Joseph now to have the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Going deep here for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Looking to throw. And he fires one incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 9 yards.
Throwing here, Cousins. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Cousins to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will serve. There he goes, left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They go play action. Cousins letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, one win down, still